Hello, everybody. Welcome to Moments with God. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Word of God, more specifically, Psalm 13. So let's get into it. I have to say, today is such a peaceful, beautiful, sunny day. And it's such a wonderful day to spend with the Lord, to start our mornings with God before we get into the busyness of the day. So let's read Psalm 13 and hear what it's all about, shall we? It's a beautiful day, beautiful God. Let's give him our heart, mind, body, souls, lives, future, past, sadness, regrets, everything. Let's just lay it before the Lord and allow him to work in our lives, because he's a good God and he wants a relationship with his children. He wants to live with you, to be with you, to carry life through with you until that day where you get to meet him face to face. All right, so let's hear what today's psalm is all about. It's Psalm 13 and it says, to the choir master, a psalm of David. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? I'm just kidding. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and answer me, O Lord my God. Light up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed over him. Lest my foes rejoice because I am shaken. But I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. So, one thing I love about David's Psalms is that he gets into this emotional space with God where he's just laying down himself to the Lord. Like I said in the beginning of the video, he just laid down his troubles and he laid down his fears and he laid down his heart to the Lord, and he said, God, how long am I gonna suffer? I've been suffering. How long will my enemy be exalted over me? How long do I have to go through this trouble? I feel like I'm going to die. He mentions death in verse 3. He says, consider and answer me, O Lord my God. Light up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. He's gotten to a point where he has suffered so much from his enemy. I don't know about you, but every child has gone through troubles at school where you feel like, okay, this is too much. This is, I can't bear this anymore. My bully is getting all up on me. And I feel like I am being encumbered. I'm being suppressed. I'm being oppressed, really, by my enemy, and I need freedom from this person or these people. How long am I gonna suffer? And he's asking God because he knows that God is the one who allows bad and good in our lives. He knows that our enemies come from the Lord. Remember when if you've read the book of Exodus, remember the Lord said that he exalted Pharaoh for such a time as when Moses would take his people from him and literally, free the Israelites from Egypt. So God is the one who lifts up our enemies to test the children of men. In fact, it was Psalm 11, which I will show you in the thumbnail right here, and I will also link it in the description below. It says, God tests the children of men. And sometimes he will use other men to test his children. Sometimes he will use bad situations. Sometimes he will use your enemy to test you. to see if you are right with him, to see if you are still walking with him, to see if you will reject him and follow other paths in life. So I love that David is aware that it is God who brings good and it is God who brings bad. If you've read also the book of Job, which I have a playlist of the book of Job, it is God. Job says, it's God who has brought this suffering upon me because he's my portion. He gives me my portion for the day. He gives me good and he gives me bad. He can decide however my day goes because he's sovereign. He's a sovereign God. He's in charge of everything. Everything. Micro, macro, neurons, whatever. The brain, the body, the animals, the plants. He's in control. So I love that David is so immersed in the Lord that he is aware that God is in control of everything. So he's saying, God is in control of my suffering. God is in control of my victories. God is in control of the time that I have to suffer. So he just wants to know how long. How long will it take? Because sometimes we get impatient with the Lord and sometimes we don't have strength, especially if you don't know how what is the measure to my suffering and when it will end. And you just gotta go to the Lord and say, God, it's been a long time in this situation. I need to get out. When will you get me out of here? And that's exactly what David is saying. Then verse 5, I love verse 5 because although David recognizes that life can be hard, he always gives glory to the Lord. He says, but I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will. He is so sure of God right now. He says, I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. God has been his salvation. God has been his trust, his portion, his friend, his God, his father, his keeper. And now he knows that even though the suffering that he's going through may be long, God is not going to let him down. He will come for him once again. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to like the video. If you have liked it, please click that like button. It helps me so much here on YouTube. And also remember to subscribe if you are new to the channel and click that bell to get notified every time I post one of these videos. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you on the next video. Bye.